That's perfect. Like,
Nice.
that's just like that would work perfect.
Don't give me na 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 yeah. Na 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 and that it goes by so fast. It's in your head, and I can't deal, and you can't deal. You think too much, like you're on drugs. How do you pay me for the struggle?
You can be the bad guy. I don't wanna be the bad guy.
I'll tell you what Stripped Down is. Stripped Down is inside jokes and outside voices. Stripped Down was the most fun you could ever have in standard definition. Well, we're back, we're HD, we're live, and Stripped Down will always be what it was before. Saskatchewan's only 1-hour local music showcase, the show that brings the venue to you in the comfort of your own living room. Kicking off our 14th season is Luke Ryalls.
Lover, I can't fall asleep tonight. Twisting and tossing and turning out the light. And there's something in my head that keeps opening my eye. I'm kicking off the covers but they're still too tight. Trying as I may and trying as I might, I'll never ever fall asleep tonight.
Now I'm walking down Main Street trying to get it straight. It's the middle of the night and nothing's open this late. It's like a thoroughbred's taking hold of both of my legs. You're the only one, baby, gonna make this go easy. But you're on the wrong end, honey, of a 7-hour flight. Looks like no one's gonna fall asleep tonight. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. I don't know what I was thinking when I left you there at home. And the next thing that I knew it, I was laying here alone. And it only makes it worse to hear you talking on the phone. Every minute without you is a minute too long. Don't wanna give it up, but I'm thinking that I might. 'Cause I'll never ever fall asleep tonight. Oh.
We are kicking off Strip Down Live's 14th season with Luke Ryalls returning to the studio. Wow, that was an emotional open.
Oh.
That between that song and the montage, I was up half the night cutting together that opening montage. I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do something special for the kickoff of season 14, and I'm drinking vodka and Gatorade, and I'm tearing up. And my wife is like, "What are you doing?" I'm hunched over this little MacBook. So many memories.
Yeah, yeah.
We started the show in 2008. You, sir, came on first. Solo episode 70 back in 2010.
Yeah, that's amazing. I can't believe it's been that long already.
What was it like driving back up to the studio?
It kind of was, I don't know, like a return of some sort.
A return of some sort. I'll take it.
No.
Thank you so much for coming and kicking off our 14th season. Got a couple things to remember tonight. For some reason, I got it in my head that it's our 18th season, but it's our 14th season. We're not there yet. And remember to turn your tuner off.
Right.
If we could get those things tonight, we got ourselves a show. Welcome back.
Thank you.
What's been going on?
You know, a lot. It's been a long
it's only been
time.
13 years.
Yeah, you know, I kind of have a career and stuff in architecture, and I had a couple kids, and I haven't played as much music as I would have liked, so I'm really happy to be kind of returning to that a little more. And but I've still been writing songs and just playing all the time at home. But yeah.
Fjords, epic. I don't know how else to put it. The first part of the montage that kicked off the show, Come My Way, is that the official name of it?
Yeah, yeah.
I was listening to that song again last night, and that's like what started this whole thing. Was I was watching the episode 100 montage that I cut to that song. I was like, this has got to be one of the top like 10, if not 5 songs to come out of this city, in my opinion. I know that's high praise, but that song, like, it never lets go. It's so good, and it's such high energy.
Thank you.
Take me back to the fjords.
The fjords.
Like, what a run! What a
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's I'm so proud of everything we did with them and with Dave and Jeff, and yeah, we never seemed to play enough. You know, it was one of those things where we were just life gets in the way and stuff. Like I love every memory I have playing with the fjords, and someday I'm still not writing it off. Someday
Amazing. That was going to be my next question.
bring
You
it up
saw it
again,
coming a
yeah.
mile away. I got a surprising video. Well, it's not shocking or anything, but we're going to show a video later on of someone else praising the fjords. It's really cool. You've probably never seen it.
Oh.
But I remembered that when I was listening to that song and discussing it with a crew member who made it part of his going away episode.
Oh.
When we were saying goodbye, he was showing love for the fjords. So that's coming up a little bit later. But I am very worried we're going to go heavy on time because I've got some video to show and we've got a lot of things to get through. Next, I guess, big announcement. Should we meet our new social media correspondent for season 14? Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet Caitlin. Caitlin, welcome. Hey!
Hi, everyone.
How's it
I'm
going?
very excited to be here.
Welcome to the team.
Thank you.
A lot of history. You were watching the opening montage.
Yeah, that was intense. Really cool stuff you guys have been doing here.
It's been a while, so welcome
Yeah,
to the team.
thanks.
Yeah, we don't even know if we logged you on properly. Are you seeing anything? You're seeing the show?
I'm seeing some comments. We're still waiting on a couple questions.
Okay.
But people are praising the fjords. I saw a comment about that already.
Nice.
And someone said, what a great trip down memory lane. Thank you, Curtis, for all the fun times.
Oh, who's that? Was that a former?
That is Alexa Joy.
Alexa Joy.
Yeah.
Yep. Former cast member as well. I'm just gonna call them cast members for now. Yeah, it was an emotional start. Jeez, I gotta get my head back in the game. We got Luke Ryalls for only an hour, but again, I don't want to run out of time because you have 8 songs, my friend.
I have as many as you need.
Oh, even better. And we started with a 5-minute montage, so we're like under the 8 ball now. But let's say a quick hello to our returning sponsors and remind people to support the people that support our show. First up, of course, our title sponsor. Really excited they're back for a 14th season. Earls Saskatoon. Part of Caitlin's job is giving away some Earls money. So if you ask a question or make a comment at the end of the show, she gets to pick who goes home with the $25 Earls gift card. So get those comments, get those questions in for Luke Ryalls, and you could be going home with $25. After that, Hairstyle Inn. This is going to be fun. Next time in the Halloween show, maybe we'll have a little video of Caitlin making her first trip to the Hairstyle Inn, because obviously I am no longer the face of the Hairstyle Inn sponsorship, so that falls on Caitlin's shoulders from here on in. Vern's Pizza, big shout out to Vern's Pizza, monthly specials, pick up their fall special. No one wants to cook in September, October, right? They feed the crew after each show. Big thanks to Vern's and our good friends at eWest Music, of course. Those are the people that support the show. Get out there and support them. And we are underway. It feels amazing to be back. We did it. We nailed the intro. We got the first part done. We met Caitlin. We did the sponsors. It's all golden now. I can relax.
It's all happening.
It's all going to air,
It's
right?
We're
back
live
for our 14th
We're
season.
live.
It wasn't so fun watching myself get older in those montages. It's like
was-
every year I was like, oh. And now they're watching going, is that Curtis's dad? I don't know. What was the first song, Luke?
The first song was a song called Lover I Can't Fall Asleep.
Okay.
And I wrote that song, I talked about getting into architecture, and I moved out to Halifax to do that, to take architecture school. And I had to move away from my sweetie, from my partner. And that was the first song I wrote in a long time, actually. I was missing her. I had my guitar still, and brought it out there with me. And late, probably 2 in the morning one night, I wrote that for her, so yeah. Luckily, she moved out there a couple months later.
All right, before our first commercial break, what is song 2?
This song is going to be called, it's another one about her actually, but it's called While We're Still Breathing.
Awesome.
And I wrote this one in Stanley Park in
Nice.
Vancouver.
Take it away, Luke Ryalls.
Sure.
Well, I've been thinking about you lately. So I've been watching years go by. So I've stepped in and out of shadow, following something in your eye. We're still we've been through it all together.
and you're still standing by my side. You're still smiling at the danger. You're still seeing through the light. We're still breathing, let's breathe deeply. We're still here, let's do it right. I just want you to lie with me. Stay up singing through the night. Oh. Well, if there's still some chance for glory, somewhere between here and the night, well, I just want you to stay with me. Stay with me and be mine. Oh, we're still breathing, let's breathe deeply. Oh, we're still here, let's do it right. Oh, I just want you to lie with me. Stay up singing through the night. If we were put here for each other, if you believe we'll make it right, then pull me closer now, my lover. We can illuminate the night. I've been thinking about you lately, 'cause I've been watching years go by.
Ladies and gentlemen, Luke Ryalls.
Never been here before. This heavy chill is clinging to my bones. The buildings reach madly for the sky. So many people living so alone. I know I was never meant to stay. I shouldn't have tried to come at all. On the 17th floor I start to sway. And no one's gonna catch me when I fall. Oh, everyone a smile that turns away. There's too much fear of being singled out. So get on by me on your way. There ain't no time to see what I'm about. I know I was never meant to stay. I shouldn't have tried to come at all. On the 17th floor I start to sway. No one's gonna catch me when I fall. The sunrise catches me awake. It fills my heart with a long lost prairie song. It seems there's been some big mistake. The small town kids were trapped here for too long. Oh, I know I was never meant to stay. Shouldn't have tried to come at all. On the 17th floor I start to sway. And no one's gonna catch me when I fall. Oh, I know I was never meant to stay. I shouldn't have tried to come at all. 17th floor I start to sway. And no one's gonna catch me when I fall.
We are kicking off Strip Down Live's 14th season with Luke Ryalls returning for the third time. Wow. You were solo, you were full band during the first original 7 seasons back when it was just Stripped Down. It wasn't Stripped Down Live when we pre-recorded the show. Completely different energy, right?
Yeah.
Completely different energy. We'd come back from breaks and I'd be like, well, retake.
Retake,
And
start
then
over.
I'd spend like a day editing each show together, making it perfect. But this, what we do now is like the original inception I had of actually doing it live with no safety net and whatever happens, happens. And, you know, a lot of artists before we start, they're like, what happens if I screw up? And I'm like, I will screw up way more than you, so you don't have to worry. And we just keep on going. It's like life, right?
That's it. It is.
That was my attempt at being like motivational. I'm going to throw to a clip, though. I was talking about this before, speaking about actually motivational, about the love for the fjords. So we had a crew member, Jesse Gordon, was here from the beginning. I think he left after 6 years.
Holy.
And anytime a long-term crew member left, we would sit them down on the couch and we would give them an episode, and they'd get to pick clips and play clips. And here's Jesse Gordon on his last episode here back in, I think, 2012, talking about the fjords.
Man, the fjords blew my mind.
We'll talk a little bit more about the awards show later, but fjords were all over the awards show. One of my favorite episodes, too.
Yeah, like, I wish we had kept bringing them on.
Yeah.
Like
I don't think that CD they gave me left in my car for about 6 months after they did the show.
I'm rocking that right now. Like,
Yeah.
I just was looking through the library the other day and rediscovered them, and I was like, I love them. That is like Saskatoon music to me. I'm making sure I'm bringing some of that with me on my iPod to travel India. Like, it just, whenever I start feeling homesick, play that and feel good again.
Man.
So he loaded up his iPod with Fjord's music and went to India. And when he was homesick, he would listen to Fjord's.
That's
Because he
crazy.
says that sounds like Saskatoon. Is that? What do you think of that?
It means a lot. You
Yeah?
know? It totally does. I mean, you just, when you put these songs out into the universe, you hope that maybe someone, like, you know what it is? I always hope that maybe they hit somebody the same way that music hits me. You know, when I'm laying in bed listening to my headphones and I'm listening to, you know, Springsteen or Radiohead or whatever, and it just, it hits me somewhere. I had a similar experience actually when I was living in Ireland for a while, and Neil Young had just put out Prairie Wind, which is like all about the prairies, and he thought he was going to be dying soon, and he put out this really like kind of love letter,
Introspective,
introspective love letter to the prairies, and I just listened to that and just soaked it up, you know, and just to, you know, to know that maybe that was someone else's experience with my music is crazy. Yeah.
I don't know if you liked when he said it sounds like Saskatoon. I don't know if you thought Fjords were bigger than that, because they are. But when he said that, I was
I'll
like,
take it.
I was like, that's pretty accurate. You came on the show originally the first few times because of mutual friend, our first original engineer, the man of 1,004 holds, Colton Wall.
Yes.
And I was like, what kind of music are the Fjords? And Luke, and he was like, good. I was like, all right, I'll take it. And yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's like folk, but kind of better.
Right. I don't know how to categorize it.
Yeah,
I'll just let other
alright.
people do that.
It's Luke Ryalls.
Yeah.
Let's go back to social media correspondent Caitlin, who's looking very rustic with this new set. The set designers, they looked at your social media and took into account all your likes and said, we're going to go for the cabin look.
That
It
is
used
my
to be
vibe.
red, but now it's very rustic. So
Yes, rustic is my vibe for
Yeah.
sure, yes.
what are people saying, Caitlin?
We got a lot of good comments. Spencer Dirks says, one heck of a voice. Julia Ryalls, I'm assuming that's a relation.
Yes, yeah.
There you go,
Julie.
says yay, lots of exclamation marks.
Uh-huh.
And now this isn't French, but I'm going to try it.
Go for it.
Okay.
Go Papa de Margot et Baptiste.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
my kids.
Oh, that one's from Nicole Smith. So,
Oh.
yeah.
No questions yet, though, hey?
No questions yet, though.
We're
We
like,
need those
it's
questions.
a home run. You got an easy Earl's gift card. Nobody's
it.
asked a question yet. Questions trump comments. So ask Luke a question. You could get some Earl's gift cards. Again, I knew this was going to happen. We're burning through time. So let's get to song number 4 before we take our second commercial break. And I promised I'd remind you about the tuner before
Thank
every
you.
time. Yep.
Got it this time.
Where are we headed next, Luke?
Well, since Baptiste and Margot buzzed in, I'll sing one about Baptiste that I wrote.
All right.
This one's in French. So my kids and wife and more me are francophone, and we're raising our kids in French, and I'm learning. I'm getting there. They're way better than me already, and I'll never be able to catch up to them now. But I thought that I could at least write a song in French for them. So
Amazing.
Yeah.
Take it away.
this one's called Baptiste Léon. I should just preface this. My son is really tall, and sometimes that makes things difficult when you're 7. Non, tu es petit pour, mais bientôt tu seras grand. Bientôt nous ne croirons pas que tu étais un petit garçon. Et avec ta peur serait t'arrêter dans la maison. Bon petit Léon, bon Baptiste Léon. J'espère que tu comprends que c'était pas toujours te faute. Ces choses sont difficiles quand t'es plus grand que tous les autres. Excuse ton vieux papa quand je veux dire toujours non, 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 bon petit Léon. Bon Baptiste Léon. Tout le monde dans leurs idées, c'est la façon de faire les choses. Pantiléon. Il n'est pas longtemps mon beau t'as fait dodo là dans mes bras. Tu changes comme un éclair mais t'es toujours mon petit gars. Et je serai tellement fier quand tu m'appelles ton papa. Toujours mon petit gars. Toujours mon petit gars. Toujours mon petit gars, toujours ton papa.
Ladies and gentlemen, Luke Ryalls.
So I wrote this song about just all the hardship that I see in our city. It was a cold night last year, and I knew that people out here were hurting. They haven't stopped hurting. So I wanted to write a tune about it. I'm not speaking for anybody, but I just wanted to acknowledge this. Another really cold one, and they're packing up the chair. Pretty soon we'll get the warning. Gotta move it some way. Maybe something at the lighthouse might be worth another try. Still waiting on my funding. Never seem to have it right. Always gotta keep moving. Always seems to be a fight. Trying to make it through the night. Just trying to make it through the night. We lost one of the older ones. I remember how she laughed. Couldn't take her in the shelter. They're always running out of staff. She used to tell me secrets, and she knew a few of mine. You could tell she kept the deep ones some other place, some other time. Said something about her friend's place. Went limping out of sight. She tried to make it through the night. Try to make it through the night. It's like being tangled up somewhere. You can't tell me they all care. And if it works out like you'd think, some kid without a lock, some kid It's dragging me back from the brain. The door now. Strangers trying not to stare. Hear them latching up behind me. Ice crystals in the air. Always hoping that the morning somehow will be alright. Gotta make it through the night. Gotta make it through the night. Always hoping that the morning somehow will be alright. Gotta make it through the night. Gotta make it through the night.
We're spending 60 minutes with Luke Ryalls as we kick off our 14th season of Stripped Down Live. That was my favorite song so far tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah. Before you were a parent, your music was always layered and emotional, so I was interested to see what happens after you became a parent.
Yeah.
How has that changed?
Still feeling those emotions.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a beautiful song. That was wonderful.
Thank you.
And speaking of beautiful and wonderful, I'm just great at segues. We're gonna go to our second clip of tonight to completely switch gears.
Okay.
Go from like something super heavy to something super light and fun. Let me know when we come out of this clip if you remember this night. Roll awards.
Ladies and gentlemen, Amanda Hockey.
We've had a lot of great episodes over the years, and everybody has their favorites. But for this category, we left the decision up to the online voters. And the nominees are
The Fans' Choice Award. One Bad Son. Volcanoless in Canada. The Sheepdogs. The Fjords.
You still find me in the song.
Serotonin, the birthday episode.
Cars crashing, money in the trunk full of blow. In LA to get a quick fix. For real good, for a while. Cause if we're leaving in style. With cars, guns, and all that.
And the winner is The Fjords.
Yeah! Woo! Oh, thanks so much, Stripped Down. We're just so happy to be the fans' choice this year. It's just amazing. We're so glad we beat the Sheepdogs.
Take that, Sheepdogs.
Yeah, you know, you have millions of fans voting for you, but it wasn't enough to win this. Well, obviously, we have millions more.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for voting for me.
Yeah, exactly. It was mostly our mums and dads, I think.
Yes. And thanks to all those on Stripped Down for having us over. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we had a really great time. Thanks very much.
So we kicked off our 4th season doing an awards show from the Broadway Theatre, and the Fjords episode won the Fans' Choice Award for online voting, beating the Sheepdogs, beating Volcanoless in Canada. I mean, our crew may have voted a bunch of times, but it was still an honor, and we all loved that episode. It was Fjords was just such an amazing band.
I still don't understand how that happened, to be honest, and I'm wondering where all my hair went.
I love, you and me both, buddy. my son, who I'm going to get out here later because I made everybody dress up today because it's such a royal event. He works for Gary Nickel in the Dufferin Avenue Media Network.
Oh.
And who stops by the other day? I come by once in a while. Gary has me on the show. Jeff Peterson.
Yes.
Yeah.
He just passed by.
He just came in. He was being interviewed for some reason. I can't remember, but I was just like,
He didn't tell me about that. That's ridiculous.
yeah.
Oh.
We had a little meeting, and I was like, man. So yeah,
Wow.
I mean, I love your solo stuff, but there's got to be some sort of like CFCR fundraiser or something that like will reunite the Fjords one day.
There'll be something to get us out of the woodwork. I always talk about all the songs that we have to record still that we haven't. So.
Really?
Oh yeah.
There's
all my favorite
unreleased
songs.
Fjords.
All my favorites.
Good.
Yeah.
You can't do that. To
I'm
me.
playing them a lot of them here probably, but
But full band as well.
totally.
All right. Let's throw it back over to social media correspondent Caitlin. I saw some questions finally coming in. More comments.
We do have
So
a couple questions.
Jesse Gordon himself
Jesse Gordon?
commented from his wife's.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Would you like me to read that?
I would love you
For
you to
sure.
read that.
All right. This is Jesse Gordon watching on his wife's Facebook. Thank you so much for the trip down memory road. Miss you, Curtis.
Miss you too, Jesse. Jesse, one of my favorite people in the world.
Hmm.
Just. Too many emotions watching the clips of like the people that got this show started back in the day, right? We had no idea.
Yeah.
What's the term? We crawled so everyone else could walk. So many hours in here of not knowing what we're doing, but I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to keep this going in their honor. Thank you, Jesse. It's good to hear from you.
All right, I'm going to say the first question now we got here.
Sure.
From Marcel Augie.
Okay.
What's the most memorable show you've played?
The most memorable show we've played. Can I remember it? The most memorable show was probably at the Sidetrack Cafe in Edmonton. That was one of them anyway. I remember that we'd never really played in Edmonton before, and we just practiced like just crazy. Like we just really wanted to smash it there and blow the place wide open. And we got to Edmonton and we loaded into the Sidetrack. And I'd been there before, and it was just like seething on a Saturday night. I think it was a Saturday night show. There was probably like 10 people there, and we just played like we were possessed. I don't know what it was. It was one of these things where they record it though, so you could listen to it after.
Oh,
so
no
we
way.
brought it back and listened to it. We played our whole set probably like double speed, I don't know, like way too fast. I can't even believe we still had an hour to play. But yeah, it was just something really special about that show, just about how bad we wanted it that night, and we made really good friends with the other band that played there, and it was just a good experience to have gotten our chops together to do it. And yeah, I'll always remember that one.
I remember you playing at the farmers market
Oh.
one Sunday. I came with Colton Wall.
Okay.
And we just rocked out, and it was such a like what a interesting venue. But you gathered the crowd, and I was like, well, of course they did. Like
Just
Fjords.
yeah, it was sweet. Children's birthday parties and whatever.
Do what you can.
That's right.
Keep going.
Yeah.
All right, another question. This one is from Justin German.
Okay.
Luke, what is the best advice another musician ever gave you?
The best advice. Just smile when you screw up. That's for sure the best advice I ever heard. Don't take it hard. Just keep on going. So you'll see me smiling a lot tonight, probably. I expect.
Great advice, actually.
Just enjoy it. Yeah,
I've made a career out of doing that. Just smiling through your mistakes, right?
that's right.
All right.
It's a good life advice, I think, too.
Anything else?
That is it for questions.
Sounds
so
good.
far.
All right. It's,
I think, going back to the awards show, that may have been the last time I saw you until we ran into each other. It's probably not a happy memory. We ran into each other. I'm sure it was you. It was just like a brief hi. We were in the emergency room. I think your toddler had burnt his finger, and my toddler had swallowed a big plastic shard. And we kind of passed each other with our kids, and I was like, yeah. We went from like music awards to like worst parent awards
Worst parent
with our
award.
kids together in the emergency.
yeah, I've been there a couple times. I admit. Yeah, we've been there a couple times.
But 2 kids, hey?
Yeah, 2. Yeah,
Yeah.
Margot and Baptiste. Yeah, 7 and 10. Now.
Amazing.
Yeah.
7 and 10, that's getting,
They're
I guess,
Yeah.
yeah, that was a long time ago. Macy probably would have been like 1 when we
Right.
were in the emergency. What a memory. What a thing to throw at you on live television.
right.
We should get to another song. I think we got to drop our last commercial break because we're just out of time. We'll get another 2 songs in.
Sure.
Yeah? Where do we head next?
This next one is one that I'd like to introduce to you, actually. It's, while we're on the topic of emotional. No,
Sure. I'll just get you to turn your tuner off
oh,
before you.
yeah.
See?
Thank you.
I got one.
COVID, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, I wrote this song about noticing just how, during COVID, you spend so much time on your phone. Everybody was in their own little kind of insular universe, and I was just kind of watching everybody, kind of, what's the word? Kind of
Run in place?
No, like everybody curated their output. So everything was it just looked so perfect. Everybody's lives looked perfect. Everything I put out on social media was just all the perfect stuff. Never put up anything real. It just was always, if you looked at your social media feed, you thought everybody was just having the perfect life, right? And I just it made me a little sick one day, and just about how broken that is. And so I wrote this song about it. It's called $1 Million Life.
$1 Million Life?
Yeah.
Take it away.
Sure looks like $1 million life, $1 million smile, $1 million wife. Tell me how you're doing on the inside. Can't see all the parts that are broken, can't hear all the words unspoken, and can't tell you about the times I never tried. I can't tell you about the letdown look in my baby's eye. Sure looks like $1 million life. Maybe when you only see me online, try to get together maybe some other time. Everything's so shiny and bright. How come I never look you in the eye? Starts to feel more like $1 million life. Sometimes I think it feels more like $1 million life. Laying awake on a Sunday night, wondering why you feel broken inside, thinking about the dream that you had when you were 25. What do you do if the dream came true but doesn't feel right? Sure looks like $1 million life, $1 million smile, $1 million wife. Tell me how we're doing on the inside. Everything's so shiny and bright. How come I never look you in the eye? Starts to feel more like $1 million life. Sometimes I think it feels more like $1 million life. Yeah, I really think it feels more like $1 million life.
We are unfortunately wrapping things up with Luke Ryalls here on the season 14 kickoff to Strip Down Live. What a day! We had some stuff thrown at us. We had some sickness at the last minute. We switched people around. We brought people on. We put people in positions they weren't usually in. But that's the whole vibe of this show. Ever since we came back in 2018 and started doing it live, right? We keep going no matter what. Yeah. What's next for Luke Ryalls? I mean, we gotta start wrapping this up. How long is your last song?
My last song's not too bad.
Okay.
Shall I just push into it?
No. We gotta say goodbye. I didn't realize we were this late. All right, let's throw to the sponsors, I guess. Okay. I'm way off. This hour flew by.
Okay.
Big thanks to Ryalls Saskatoon, our title sponsor here. Support the people that support us. They have live DJs Friday and Saturday nights. Past that, we have the Hairstyle Inn. Caitlin will be visiting them very soon to start cashing in on the incredibly generous Hairstyle Inn sponsorship. We have Verd's Pizza feeding the crew right after the show, our good friends at US Music. And if you want to see the original 7 seasons of Stripped Down before it was stripped down live, you can check out Mermoose Media on YouTube. I've been uploading all the old episodes there. Caitlin, real quick, let's wrap it up. Give away the gift card. Anything? Any other comments, real quick?
No other questions, but Justin German just said again, so good. Luke did so great. Are we giving this away right now?
Yeah, you gotta
All
pick
right.
someone. You get the power.
No, Luke's gonna pick someone.
Oh, wow,
Tell
okay.
me if you want number 1 or 2.
Coin flip. Number 1.
Number 1? All right, so the winner is Marcel Augie.
All right, $25 at Ryalls. Let's go to the wide shot. Let's get the camera people on real quick. Let's bring Noah out too before we say goodbye with the last song. I asked everyone to dress up really nicely tonight. Get on here. Ladies and gentlemen, Doug, who you may remember from the last, let's not step on the logo though, the last show. Come on in, Anna. These are the people behind the scenes that make the show. Ephraim, Noah, thanks for being, see, look, we clean up nicely.
I'm pointing at you.
Right? It was a big event, kicking off our 14th season, the return of Luke Ryalls, and what an incredible, saying hello to Caitlin, she's here for the first time. It's going to be an amazing season. There's something that happened in season 13 that just completely made me 100% fall in love with the show again, and I'm excited to bring that energy to the 14th season. And for the first time in a long time, we tied in some history, and I'm really excited. It's going to be a good season, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, back to the cameras. Everybody, back to your positions. We got to wrap things up. Thank you so much, Caitlin. Thanks, everyone. A big thanks to Dean and Eric. Dean, of course, but Eric, man, really went out of his way today. He's been working his butt off, doing stuff he doesn't usually do, just again because some people fell sick. So we got it. We did it. I was nervous. You never know how you're going to be after you take the summer off, right?
That's true.
It's like riding a bike.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
Okay.
Let's wrap things up. Luke Ryalls.
All right. This song is called Cautious Eyes.
Thank you so much. Tuner
Thank you.
off.
Thanks so much
That's
for
the
having
last
me.
time I'm going to remind you.
Got it. I hope we have time here. I'll play it really fast.
We got it.
Also in G. I wake up to your cautious eyes and the crimson red of your hair. And what I see is no surprise. Your heart has been cracked somewhere. And all of those things we told ourselves, all of the secrets we've shared, have crumbled away beneath your heart, scared us with how much we care. Your room's just full of crystal light, but there's stark resolution in your stare. Your painful confusion is fled overnight, but the warmth in your kiss is still there. Yeah, the warmth in your kiss is still there. Darling, hold me so tight. Lie to me, stay with me here. 'Cause an emptiness threats and taunts me at night with a pain that your kiss it can't repair. Darling, hold me so tight. Lie to me, stay with me here. 'Cause an emptiness threats and taunts me at night with a pain that your kiss it can't repair. With a pain that your kiss it can't repair. The pain that your kiss can't repair.